Greetings, gamers, and welcome to another game night. Tonight we're going to be streaming some Rastan on the Sega Master System. Decided to go with the Sega Master System route today because it's been a while. I think I looked at the stream list and it wasn't since back all the way in March I streamed a Sega Master System game, so figured we're well overdue. And what a better choice than to go the Rastan route. Now, I have not played Rastan that much because I didn't have a Sega Master System back in the day, but there is a large fan base around this game and people swear by it for how good it is, especially considering that it's an 8-bit port and how good of a job the port was. Oh wow, you can stand in that. Kind of a stiff jumping, but I guess that's just the arcade fun challenge there. First thing that comes to mind to me is playing Volgar on Xbox One. And I'm guessing this is an inspiration for that game, to say the least. So it's nice to see where all the fun really began back in the Rastan days. Now, for anybody that got to notice at the title screen, I actually started the game by holding the 1 and 2 button and holding down and left when the game started. So when you do that, it actually gives you infinite continues. So I decided infinite continues would be a good idea since I'm far from a pro at this game, to say the least. But no, this is great graphics for the time. The controls are a little floaty, but you know, that's just the design of the game, I think, for a challenge. Yikes. Looks like a lot of trial and error I'm going to run into in this game. I don't remember this one at the arcade, because I do know that this is a port from the arcade version. There's a lot of trial and error here. I don't know if you, pause this game? I'll grab that quick. Let's pause it on the system. Okay, when you hit start, then it shows you what your arms are, your other item, your protector, which I'm guessing is the armor I picked up, and your current score. It's kind of funny they couldn't just show that on the actual screen while you play, but hey, whatever. Let's jump back into the fun here. Oh wow, I like how they can stab me. I can't reach them. Yep, don't want that. You have to see how this is all sizing up, to say the least. And I just realized I did not update that properly on the stream for the tag of the game, but alright, it should be fine now, hopefully. Probably doesn't help that I restarted the stream, but I digress. Alright, let's see where we end up. Okay, we got ourselves some sort of boss of some sort. I think, man, when you hold up and jump, it does some serious damage. I'm thinking I want to stab down in this guy. Alright, well, whatever. We iced him. Oh, okay, so that's the boss and that's clear. Interesting. Not too shabby so far. Oof. Can't touch water. This strong barbarian can't touch water. Ah, there we go. No messing around here. I can stab up, which is pretty cool. Stab all these directions. Liking that. Okay, let's get ourselves some power-up battle axe here. See what kind of damage we can start. Not too shabby. Yikes. I'll take it. Kind of sneak on by. Whoa. Didn't realize I was going to fall, so... Yikes. Well, let's just kind of hop along and hope I actually get on the... where I need to go. This is a much more strategic platformer of actually strategizing how you're going to approach these situations. This isn't just a run and chop through the type game. I'm supposed to get that spiffy sword up there, I don't know. Yeah, a ring, that's got to do something useful, right? Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, man, yikes. Yikes, come on. It's getting dark out. Oh, almost. Gotta be careful. And... these guys are throwing something. Yikes. You mean business. Does that item give you health or anything? No. Really use some health. How about some health? Hey, how about some health? Oh, got a little crowded there. A little crowded. Well, we'll just try continuing from there. Stuff. Everything else. So that ain't gonna happen. So I guess we gotta jump back and hope for the best. Good thing I went with the infinite continue route, so we just play until we get sick of it, to say the least. Right, to learn from the mistakes, and I still repeated that mistake, and this one. Good times. Funny thing I noticed about this game is it counts how many times you swat with a special weapon, not how many things you actually hit. So if you just sit there and swat like X amount of times, you'll actually wear out the weapon. I always thought that was kind of hokey. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or it's just a programming snafu or what. Yeah, it's raining snakes at least. You got that going for us. Ugh. Yeah. I love how the water you just kind of stand on. This guy definitely must be, he's got the power of Jesus walking on water here. Man, that part is just crowded and taking too many hits. Doesn't help that those guys are multiple hits. Alright, getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, these guys are hunting me down, to say the least. I'll take that ring. That might do something useful. Ah, it's nighttime. It's getting scary. We gotta hurry it up here. I actually did worse this time around, I think. I didn't get this far. And you know, I don't understand how water is hurting this guy. This is about as far as I got last time, I think. And then right here, it got really messed up and crowded for me. There's just, yeah, too much going on, and I'm moving like molasses. This is going to be a long night, it looks like. And still didn't jump high enough. Yeah, it's kind of weird because you got to like hold up and hit jump if you want the real high jump. That's hokey. Yep, raining snakes some more. Starting to get some mean flicker. Oh, there's health. Where was that earlier? Alright. Don't touch the water. Don't touch that lethal water there. Ooh, too much slowdown. Loving the slowdown. Come on, you. There we go. And you can't reach him. That's good. Trying. keep swinging along here. Yeah, I'll take it. Just gotta survive it. This forest means business, man. How about health instead of these rupees and everything else? No stabbing there. Okay, and barely make it, and what am I jumping at? Okay, something that appears. Nice. I mean, it's pretty hard to avoid getting hit, I'm noticing here. I mean, it's not like it has an unfair health bar. I'm definitely taking my fair share of hits in this game, so I'm very grateful for that aspect. But, jeez Louise, I gotta come up with a new game plan here. I ain't gonna be able to just muddle through this. Man, that's crazy. Alright. I don't know initially how many continues you actually get in this game, but this is a game that I'm pretty curious why they went with the limited continue route. This looks like a game that, you know, if you're willing to take the punishment of keep on playing, you should be allowed the as many continues as you want here. Ah, bad timing. That other thing chasing you. Oof. I took a red potion, which I guess takes away health. Don't drink the red potion, only the blue one. Which is kind of crazy because red potions are usually good things like heart, life, red. And it's the blue potion in this one I think that replenishes. That red one was not welcome. Well, how the heck am I supposed to get up here? There we go. Yeah, barely made it. Okay, a leap of faith. Come on, let's start going the other way. Come on. Make your He-Man moves elsewhere. Alright. Okay, let's just try to chop on through here. This is one crowded bridge. I don't know what that is, but I didn't pick it up. Get me out of here, man, finally. Only took me a million tries, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Ugh, loving the traps here. Couple stabs there. But no, the gameplay, the graphics, I mean, for this time are very good. It's just kind of funny how this game didn't get ported from any other console. It just was the Master System, from what I know, that got a port for this. Because, I mean, a Sega Genesis version of this would have been really cool, but, you know, it just didn't make the cut for whatever reason. I mean, I think the Sega Genesis version could be pretty arcade accurate. Yeah, exactly. No, that's a good call, Nate. This one definitely is a Volgar ripoff. Volgar's literally a modernization of this, so... And then when you say ripoffs nowadays, you really gotta know, because, I mean, I don't even know if this was the very first game of its time. It's a pretty early adaptation, so I would assume, but you never know. People are like, oh, just because it came from that time era doesn't mean something else didn't come from it, so... But no, this one is... So far, this one's a lot more forgiving than Volgar. I'm enjoying myself and actually making progress in this one. Volgar, I didn't really get all that far, and to say the least. Man, these guys just gotta hit the bricks. Ugh, red potion, don't want it. Avoid them potions. Alright, stay out of the lava. Up the ladder we go. Or, you know, rope. Oops. Good job there. Okay, let's try to... There we go. Ah! Can't rush it. Gotta be slow. Take it slow. Yeah! Well, that don't look good. I mean, is he able to crawl or something? No. So I guess to just time it right. Whew! Made it. Uh-oh. That's some kind of boss that looks like he means business. Yeah. Stabbed down in his head. Hey, that takes off a good chunk of health when I do that, but I hope you start at the boss. Oh, good. Start at the boss with full health now. That's a good game there. So you can take some hits. Come on. I'm talking downtown. I'm gonna chop you down to my size here, bird boy, bat boy, whatever boy, attaboy, hero boy, that-a-boy. Yeah, there we go. Ah, I like the blood explosion. That's pretty neat. On to the next round we go. Well, I don't know about super punishing, Bro Jam, but, you know, I'm not always playing forgiving games, to say the least. Anybody can play forgiving games. No, I really just, honestly, to tell you the truth, when it comes to streams, if you guys don't really have any suggestions of games that I actually own, I wish I had every game, but if I don't get any suggestions of games that I own for streams, I really just try to play something I'm actually in the mood for, or something that I feel is, you know, not played a whole buttload of, and I can't bounce anywhere to save my life. Come on, would you... I can't angle it so I could just land. Ugh, this isn't Ninja Gaiden here. Come on, he doesn't multi-bounce off the wall. He only gets one bounce. I'm gonna, like, die down here now. That's good. Wasted a bunch of health while this thing's vomiting over here. Nice vomit there. But, no, I try to play something that I could actually, you know, get into, be in the mood for, and isn't, you know, played to death everywhere else, or at least I haven't seen it in a long time. And this one just kind of fit the build. I originally was going to play some other games today. It's so funny, like, when I finish streaming, I'm, like, in the mood for a handful of other games. I'm like, yeah, that sounds really good. And then I plan next week, I'm going to stream that game. And then once the day comes around, and I get to it, and then I have the game, and I got it all signed, like ready to go. I then go to stream, and like 15 minutes before I broadcast, I'm like, you know what? I'm really not in the mood to play this game right now. And then I just end up picking something else. So, I guess the moral of the story is I should pick the game I want to stream actually the day of, because that would be a better prediction of what I'm in the mood for playing that day, to say the least. Yeah, any guess, you know, not all games are so unforgiving. It's just, it's more of like a strategy or, you know, patience pattern. I don't think there's so many games. Everybody just likes to chalk up the NES to being so difficult because there is a good-sized library of very difficult and challenging games on there, but it doesn't mean the whole entire system is full of it. And I think there's just as many easy games on the NES as there are extremely difficult, and there's I feel a good chunk of well-balanced difficult games. So I mean, or difficulty, however you want to say. Get away from that. So the NES, I mean, I grew up with it, so I mean, I don't just sit there and say, it's too hard. If anything, it just makes me a little bit more hell-bent to try to beat the stuff. That's why Eric and I try to shelf games. We'll remind us what we went through and then call it a day. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright. Oh. Jumped too short. I thought I was going to over-jump it. I was worried about over-jumping it so much. I under-jumped it. I really wish I had a manual for this game so I could actually tell what all these items are floating around everywhere. I mean, they look like... I mean, that looks like it's something good, but is it? If I can't go nowhere here, I guess I'm going down. Talking downtown. Alright, more leaps of faith. That's great, and that's what you get with leaps of faith. You don't even know where the heck you're supposed to land here. I mean, these rubies, they should give you a health or something. Uh-oh. It's getting darker in the cave? Like, really? Wouldn't the... whatever... Man, where the heck is the end of this level? Whew. Finally, I hope this is a checkpoint. I was getting worried. There you go. Nice. Let's see where we end up with that. We're getting there. Yeah, and that's just what I try to do. I mean, even though there's like... I know some people have nagged me and Eric to do game nights on certain games, and it's not that we don't think about them or we don't consider them. It's just when we do finally meet up and then we're actually in the mood to play some games. Unfortunately, it's not always we're in the mood for the games that people want to see at times. And I mean, don't get me wrong, if there's a high enough demand for it, we'll just we'll just deal with it. But I mean, not really seeing a high enough demand on a certain game for us to say, screw it, we're just going to do it. Because I mean, at least from our perspective, we've noticed a lot of our more popular videos were of games. Jeez, would this moron just jump on there correctly? Our more popular videos are of games that I know that we were definitely in the mood for playing. This is so effed up. You got this here, so you naturally latch on. Then you got to do that. You can't just jump to the damn thing. Let's go. Make a career out of that. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we got through it. I'm playing a little lazy, taking a lot of hits here. Man, this guy, like, flies off. Way too crazy. Way too crazy. Alright, upsy daisy. Get me up here. How are we going to time this? Tricky timing. Tricky timing. And just chop my way through here, hopefully. I don't know. Ah. Getting crowded. Wow. Oh. It's not looking promising. Okay. What's that, like a wizard or something? Yeah, he's throwing stuff. Well, when in doubt, just do that. Just jump and... Oh, right at the door! That sucks! That sucks. Well, a little bit more practice, right? A little bit more practice. I gotta say, the only flaw of this game, if it's even considered a flaw, I'd have to say is that, you know, you have limited continues, so, I mean, I wouldn't want to have to deal with having to constantly start at the beginning after I ran out of continues, you know. Yeah, why am I doing this again to myself? Okay, dude, just go here. Light jump it. Man, oh crap. Can't jump on fire, can't jump on water. Can't make that jump save my life. Heck, I might as well just die at the rate I've been going with this. I'm not doing this well at all. There we go. Yep, get stabbed in the face, get shot at. This is... I'm gonna be dead before I even get there. How'd I do this earlier fast? That's not looking promising now. Not looking promising at all. Dawn! I totally messed that one up. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned a racing game there, because I've been in the mood for some racing games lately too. I don't know what it is. I've been in the mood for like some racing games and some fighting games, like some Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Games like that I've been in the mood for lately. And I was toying with the idea, but I mean, I don't know. I'm sure people do stream them, but it might be tricky to find a racing game entertaining to watch on a stream. I don't know. We'll see. There are certain ones I'm sure are exceptions to the rule. I think Mario Kart would keep my attention because you got so much crazy action and so much cheating you can see happening from the computer. So, X. Man, when that guy swats you, you're done. Damn, that was a lot of hit points. I thought everything was the same generic damage. Yeah, like it. No, you're right. It doesn't have infinite continues, but at least the cool thing is there is a code for the infinite continues, and that's what kind of corrects the game. I mean, so it's nice that, hey, if they didn't want to have infinite continues in a game, at least have a code built in so then everybody else can really enjoy the game. I mean, I'm all about that. It's basically the old school way to make a game universally enjoyable for anybody. I think the limited continues are maybe like 4 or 5 tops, so you get like 4 or 5 shots, but I'm sure back in the day, if you practice enough, this is definitely feasible to beat with limited continues. It's just like, if you want a casual play or not kill yourself trying to beat the damn game, it is nice to just put in that. It is a fairly easy code. You just hold in the 1 and 2 button and down and left right when the game starts up, and then the nice thing that I like about it that not all codes do is that there's an option. I mean, it shows you right at the title screen. If you don't have if you're not using a code at the title screen, then it'll say Rastan in gold. Oh, this guy means business. But if you do the code correctly, then it says Rastan in blue, which you'll see at the beginning of this video. It says Rastan in blue, so that's why. Oh, this guy's gonna warp around on me now. Just stab you for mega damage in the head. It's all about the mega damage. Whoa, this guy's got stuff dancing all over. Come on over here, let's stab you in the head. Ah, well, we'll get him this time. This is another thing that I will say that I'm happy about. I love checkpoints that are right at the boss in a game. I mean, that's just nice and fair. It's like you earn to get to the boss. Here you go. That when you die, they take you to the beginning of the level, and you got to fight your way through the entire level, then take on the boss. And I mean, yeah, it's a whole challenge. Yikes, cut that one close. We chopped him up though. Let's go to the next round, shall we? Destruction Derby. You know what I've actually considered, because I did that Destruction Derby, I did that video on it. I was actually considering doing that one. Actually, what I'm planning on in the future, if I ever get the chance, with Eric is, since Destruction Derby is a serial link game, I think we might do a game night of it, of me and Eric just doing one Wreckin' Racing round, not like a crazy long play or anything, but just do a round me versus him, and we'll see who can beat it. But yeah, I love Destruction Derby on the PlayStation. That game is just a masterpiece for its time, and it has aged like a fine wine in my book. To this day, I still can't really find anything that comes close to the same type of fun aspect and destruction for those types of games. I mean, we did do a game night on Eve of Destruction from Test Drive, and that is the closest second to that game there is out there. They did a very good job with that one, and it's a little bit more modernized because I believe that game is for like PS2 and Xbox. And I got it for Xbox because it works on the 360, and it'll like update the graphics or whatever it does. I mean, the graphics are actually a little bit nicer when you pop it in 360. It's got like a package or something, or an add-on that kind of just fine-tunes it a little bit more. So yeah, Test Drive Eva Destruction, if you haven't seen that video or played that game, it's definitely one to check out on both avenues. The one thing that I regret in that video is our favorite mode to play in that game. Dang it! Get the hell out of there, would you, you dumb barbarian? Oh, this jump mechanic I cannot master. It's like you got a short jump and a long jump. There is no middle. So you either long jump over everything, or you short jump and you can't make it. So I guess there's just no forgiveness in that area part of the game. Drive me nuts. Yeah, it's nuts. Twisted Metal is a good one. We actually, last time Eric came over for recording last week, Twisted Metal 2 was on our hit list, but unfortunately we ran out of time. But yeah, Twisted Metal 2, what I do is I usually test the games, obviously, before he comes, in most situations, because, I mean, we are dealing with older equipment here. And of course, when you plan on doing a recording or something, that's when the stuff decides to fail or there's a problem. And I remember testing it, just being ahead of the curve, and man, yeah, it still has aged very well. That's another one that's still very fun. But from what I remember, Twisted Metal 2 was like the only one that was fun on the original PlayStation. I think Twisted Metal 1 was pretty rough. I don't think it's nowhere as near, like, if you played 2, you never want to play 1. You'd have to have some nostalgia for it. And then I think 3 and 4 and all the other crazy versions, I think they ran slower or something, so it's really like 2's the go-to on the original PlayStation. Now, since you mentioned Twisted Metal Black, that's yeah, that was a very good game. I didn't play it as much though because I didn't have a PS2 during that generation. I had a GameCube, so I only got to play Twisted Metal Black when I was, like, say, at a friend's house a few times that had a PS2. And yeah, I remember having a good time. Definitely good multiplayer fun on that one too, if I remember correctly. But not until I got, like, Twisted Metal came out on the PS3. I have to say that PS3 one is excellent. If you haven't played the PS3 version of Twisted Metal, you will not be disappointed. I think they did a great job. I remember buying that as soon as I could. I think, actually, that game is what got me to buy a PS3, because I didn't even have one. And they had a special on it at Best Buy or something. And I remember picking up, like, my PS3 when that game came out, and it came with an extra controller, and it came with, like, literally like 4 games. It was like some bundle package. Came with Uncharted 1 and 2. Came with what's that other game? That game with, like, that guy that can, like, be red or blue with energy if he does good or bad things. I can't remember what it's called at this time, but it came with both of those. And then it came with a spare controller, which was always a sell for me. I always hated how they changed that in the world with consoles. That's what I loved about Nintendo and Super Nintendo. You could buy the system, it'd come with 2 controllers, you know, and even people are like, oh, it's such a waste. Well, if you're only playing for one-player games or just buying it by yourself, the hell with that. Then you get a spare controller. Who hasn't destroyed a Nintendo controller in a bunch of fury? So you want that spare. But I just remember saving up all my money for, I think it was like my 12th or 13th birthday. I think it was my 13th birthday. I told everybody, just give me money, because that's when N64 came out. It literally came out, I think, a week after my birthday or something, because I got the N64 literally on launch day or something. And I had to save up all my money. I think it was like $250 or whatever the amount was I had to save up. And I was just so upset because you buy the system for $250, didn't come with a game, came with 1 controller, and to say the least, I was pretty upset about it. So you had to dump all that money. And it was so bad, and the controllers were so expensive at the time, I didn't have a second player controller till much later. So, but you really didn't need the second player controller anytime soon, because if I remember correctly, when the N64 came out, all there really was like Mario 64. That's only one player. And then what was the other game? Pilot Wing 64, which to this day I still haven't played. I haven't played any of the Pilot Wings. I'm sure that'll make some people sick out there. But Eric was a Pilot Wingser. He had it for a Super Nintendo. He's been nagging me to do a game night with him on Pilot Wings. We'll see how that ends up. Lately, since we can't do as many game nights for a while, I've been trying to emphasize 2-player games for game nights. Even though there's plenty of 1-player games we like to just, you know, BS about or talk about nostalgia while we switch off the controller and give the guy a break. But we got a lot of good Halloween games lined up, so a lot of those are 1-player, not so many multiplayer. I'm sure we'll be going that route when we get there. Ugh, there we go. Whoa, okay, make it. Alright, hop in the fire, hop out of the fire, stab him in the head. Look at that vomit go. Is this getting crowded? It's like, whew. Oh wow, we're already getting another boss? No messing around. Yikes. Alright, no time for you. This guy's got a bigger health bar than me, I think, so I can't just stomach him. I'm going to have to dodge him a bit. I think the secret is, though, for like every boss, you literally just want to stab him in the head. Because that's pretty much the strongest move you got, if you can pull it off. Because we're about even with health now, but is that going to do it? You still got to do your finishing move. Come on, you! How you like them apples? Nice. Got that round cleared. Whoa, it's getting crazier, man. It's getting crazier. Alright, no time for that. Ugh. Another thing that I recently noticed when I was, we're doing some game nights videos, and we played one game that I never even realized was actually 4 players, and I never really thought about it, but yeah, PlayStation actually did support a good chunk of 4-player games, and I just never ran into anybody who actually had the adapter. I have one now. I remember seeing it at like a retro game store, the adapter. And it was like, I think it was like $3, so I just picked it up because, you know me, I'm going to buy any kind of weird adapter to give me an excuse to play some game some crazy way on the channel, so I just thought it was interesting, and I start looking up, and it's like, it's just crazy for me to think of 4-player games on the original PlayStation. Like, that was pretty impressive. I always thought, man, you need like the power of the N64 to pull off, you know, all that 4-player action for a lot of those fast-paced games. But PlayStation 1 did support it. I need to print out a list of all the games it supports, but the real challenge for me on the channel is actually finding somebody that will... What the heck? I like walked through that item and didn't even pick it up. Actually finding enough people to play a 4-player game. I mean, it's pretty much just me and Eric. I don't really have a diverse group of friends and family that are about playing games from 30 years ago, to say the least. It's a damn shame. Retro gaming's a dying breed around here, but somebody's got to realize the importance of it. Thanks. This level's just a little crowded. How much more stuff are you gonna throw at me? Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Oh, doesn't even look comfortable. Come on, Arnold. You can make it. Hell yeah. We made it. Stab that. Oof. It's a screaming dragon. Whoa, how are we going to take him on? Stab him in the head. I'm going to need a full bar of health for this guy. He looks like he means business. Alright, you. Ugh, stab him in the head. Spewing stuff at me, stab him in the head for doing so. Spew stuff at me, stab him in the head some more. Come on, you. You got a head that needs stabbing. Ah! Stab. Stick and move. Stick and move. Come on, Conan. No time for you, dragon. Ugh. Alright, can we make it happen? Yikes! Ah! Dang it, and I missed it. Missed him by a mile. Ugh! Still missing him. Ah! It's enough out of you. There's another round? How many rounds are in this game? I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a thumb break here. I'm gonna pause for a hot minute and catch up with the conversation. Take a water break, too. Wow, I did not know PS1 games were that expensive when it first came out. That's craziness right there. You know, when I think back in the day, I did buy a few used games, but I had a lot of... the only times I ever bought used games is... pretty much the one blue moon time, it was very rare if my family would ever go to the mall or go in an area where I could actually go to a Funko Land back then. So if I had the money, it was like the stars would align. I was a little kid and I had the money and I could actually buy something and they were going, then I'd usually buy a used game almost always that time. But I ended up, just because we went more frequently to the video store, I would buy most of my games from the video store when they'd have like the bin, like, you know, the new generation of systems came out, they're not going to stock NES games or, you know, Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo games. It's all in like the bin, and I'd buy them used from the video store. Got my fair share of games from that. So I'd say the majority of my games are either from box office video when it used to be in business, or pretty much were gifts, so they're new in most cases. I don't think I was given... I hope I wasn't given a bunch of used games, even though I wouldn't mind, as long as they were more games. But now I pretty much find myself, you know, obviously buying used all the time, because the games I'm buying half the time are they're retro games. I don't really buy modern games, and when I buy modern games, the only time I buy them new is if it's like a game that I just have to have or just came out, or maybe it was actually worthwhile that they had a special edition or something. Like Doom, I bought that brand new, obviously, because I can never have enough Doom on the channel. But, dang it, this level is just too crowded. Get out of my way and give me some health. That's barely any health. For some reason, this game's reminding me of Lord of the Sword, but Lord of the Sword was much harder. And Lord of the Sword is a game that needs infinite continues, because I'd really enjoy to play that game again, but I don't think I'd want to play it again just because I had so much trouble on that stupid pirate boss or whatever he was. I basically, you know, did well, wasted all my continues trying to beat that boss, and I didn't even beat him, so. And from what I understand, there's no Game Genie, there's no code, there's no nothing. If you want to beat Lord of the Sword, you just better be good enough. But that was a fun stream. I remember doing that one. Whew! Hey, did I pick up full health or something? I wasn't even paying attention. That's pretty slick. Thank goodness for the shooting sword that I wore out. Alright, we gotta chop our way through all this. Come on. Yeah, this is getting pretty crowded. Pretty crazy. Oh, nice. Alright, that thing's gonna start spewing stuff, ain't it? No, not until I'm there. Yeah! Can't really outrun that one. Okay. It's like, what do those rubies do? Ugh. And these flying things are the worst. I don't even know if you can kill them. Well, I guess he kind of disappeared. Alright, get me out of here. Shake and move. Shake and lose. Dang it. I will say that I am noticing, and I'm really enjoying and appreciating for what it's worth. Dang it! Get out of there! Once I get in a bad jump loop, I can't get out of it. It's like, okay, you did a bad jump, you did a bad jump. Get out, dude. Get out. Nope. You just got a bad jump the whole thing till you can do better. Get me out of there. Wow. Whoa, this thing means business. What the hell's this? How the hell am I supposed to stab him? Gotta stab up the whole time? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Can I stab down on this guy at all? I like how I'm like gripping on the side of the screen. There's like no pillar there. Yeah, this guy looks like he's gonna be giving me a run for my money. And completely did no damage. I don't know, can you stab down on this guy? Am I timing it incorrectly? Okay, here. Nothing. I think I just gotta keep stabbing up. I'm really grateful they at least increase your life bar in this game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you just gotta, like... Am I even hurting him doing that? I mean, I'm doing some type of damage. Should I be jumping up and stabbing? Does he hurt me when I touch his neck or just the head? I don't know, he's got me pretty well iced here. Yeah, I was losing a lot of health trying to like jump and stab down on him. That fail-safe route does not work on this boss, I think. Ah! Alright, you. No time for you, crazy dragon. We got time for your nonsense. You duck. Stab. Yeah, I'm trying to like... Does he even get low enough so you can reach him? Because when I jump to hit him, then I'm like touching him, and I'm still taking damage. Oh, you damn thing. Ah! Stabba stabba. It's like you gotta touch him and get hit. That's not gonna work for me. Ah. Or should I just swat at him? Be like up here and then swat on the side? That's not doing much damage neither. There's no fail-safe jumping on the head here. Oh, alright. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Yikes. Not get hit by that anymore. Try not to. Duck it. Okay, you ever at a low point I can just stab, you dumb thing? Sure as hell don't seem like it. Like, that's not a low point. Ooh, but that kind of counted, and I was on the side of his head. I gotcha. It's like the hitbox detection is a little jacked. And done. Well, good thing you got plenty of continues, right? Let's get used to looking at this boss. Alright, you. So like right here seemed like it was an okay idea. But I'm getting hit by the stuff he's shooting out of his mouth, so... Ah, can't duck it all that way. I gotta keep his health reasonably within the range of mine so I can survive it. You dumb dragon, just die. Yeah, stabbing the neck doesn't look like it's working. I mean, I'm sitting here stabbing the neck and ain't nothing happening, so... It's all about hitting this floating head that, you know... I mean, I tried doing that. That kind of did some damage. I'm thinking, if you time it just right, maybe if I dodge each time, just kind of swing at him. But you gotta wait for him to time up. It's like all the stars have to align to do that, and then hit him. That doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage neither. Ah, and while I'm hitting up to jump up, I'm then stabbing up and I'm not reaching him, so... Yeah, this is all easier said than done. But like right there seemed like a good angle. Just stab him in the ear, almost looked like. But then, I'm taking so many hits I get iced. Damn, Arnold. Alright. See, like right there is like a perfect lineup for his ear, and I stabbed him a few times. Why can't I just do that a few times and be done with it? Is it just me, or is this music like make you think of Ninja Gaiden for some reason? Oh, see, that was pretty decent. I did some decent damage there. It, like, moves his head off to the side. Ugh! You just kind of stab it a few times. Dang it. Alright. Sure as shit hope this guy's the last boss, because I don't want to know who's after this. Damn it. Like right there in the ear. See? Right there in his damn ear. Ugh. When he hits you with that shit crapping out of his mouth, that's some serious damage, I can tell you that much. Go for the ear. Ugh, and I can't dodge that crap to save my life. Damn it. You dumb dragon. Why can't you be a good dragon and just die? See, that's what it's wrong. If I can't stab down to take him out, I'm in trouble. Oh, not timing that correctly. Alright, somebody look up how they're killing this guy. Damn it. Gonna be a long dragon night. This guy doesn't jump off the walls as well as I need him to. I just wonder if there's like a spot I can just stand and stab, if you can just dodge enough to keep stabbing and slowly run them out. Because it's not like there's a time limit or nothing. Yeah, you can't touch this guy. What the hell hit me? Didn't even see it coming. Nah, can't get too anxious. This is a slow process. But it's like the only way you can get some hits in and possibly not get destroyed. Maybe. All I can think to do is just keep bouncing off the wall, try to avoid all that nonsense. Then you're touching them there, so that's not a good idea. Well, he's definitely got infinite whatever the hell that crap is flying out of his mouth. Oh! He's trying to do slowly but surely. It's not working out too well. Oh, did I not? All the systems are different. I'm guessing I didn't set the volume to pick up high enough off this system. I have that happen sometimes. I should have bumped that on the stream. That's my bad. If nobody can hear the video game music. There's not a lot to it. I mean, there's just a little quick ditty. It's jamming out. Ugh. So that's my weakness with games, when I just can't get to something and you gotta slowly fight and kill something. I just never do well. If I can't just go guns a-blazing at something. This is more of an Eric mission here. He's got the patience. He's really good at being slow, patient, and strategic in gaming. Me, I'm the guns a-blazing guy. Dang it. Well, that's wonderful. Well, we can just watch this all night, I guess. Try to jump over and stab it. Easier said than done, but that's what I'm thinking I have to do. And while I'm doing that, I'm still taking substantial damage. I mean, look at all the health he's knocked off me because of that. Alright, let's try to do something that's not death. I think this is the last stage. I sure as shit hope it is. Ugh. I'm thinking about that right there, you know, if I can just do that enough to keep stabbing him like in the ear. Just stay in that spot. I might be able to pull it off, but I have to dodge this stuff and then never move. It's like, don't ever move from this spot. And then just keep trying to stab him in the ear. Hey, why isn't he able to be stabbed in the ear there? He was before. For a minute, it seemed like the magic spot. You could just stand there and then stab up when he was there. No. Dang it. Ugh. See, it's like you gotta get anxious. Line it up just right. Stab him in the ear! Nope, and just get... My thumb's about ready to break off jumping. Stab down on the top of his head? Seriously? Where the hell do you get that opportunity? Because I don't even see how I can get high enough to do that. I'm about ready to pause this and look at how somebody does it. Here, I'll just try to see if I can do one stab down on his head. The guy doesn't jump high enough, man. Does that even count? See, I just got hit. I'm not stabbing up. Can stab him in this ear. That's about it. That does some decent damage fast. But, that stabbing in the... He's staring me down. You evil son of a bitch. How you like them apples? Wow. Talk about pulling it out of your ass. I did not expect that. That was just like a Hail Mary at the last minute. That's not the last level. Holy shit. This game's freaking evil. Holy shit, I really was convinced that was the last boss. Nope. This game just is prison rules. Holy hell. I'm terrified to know who the hell the last boss is if that ain't it. Well, we're getting there. Gotta be hell-bent tonight to get anywhere. Come on, Rastan fun. All this damn floating, flying crap everywhere. I don't even know how the hell you kill any of it. Ugh. Well, you don't by falling, I can tell you that much. Whatever, it ain't worth it. Where the hell's that route? Oh, this looks really welcoming. Here's some jungle hunt for you. Yeah, we're getting there. Do my necklace. Health is always good. Getting there. Yeah, it's getting dark in the castle or cave or wherever the hell I'm at. Ugh. Well, no high route for me. Oh crap! You have to go up there, it looks like. Looks like the level repeats or some BS. Great. Yeah, it's not forgiving. Now where the hell do you go? You go left, you go right. There's like a block to break to the left. Makes you... Oh, what the hell's this? Hope it ain't a glitch. You just kind of magically fall through crap now? That's cool. Get me the hell out of here. It's a hot mess. Ugh. Oh. Whoa, that was just really hokey. I don't know how the hell I did what I did and then fell off, of course. Come on. Stay on the... Can't get too crazy. Wow, he's just kind of like floating in the air. Like Superman here. What the hell are you going to do with this now? Oh, just wait for a raft that you're not going to make. Looks more like sand than lava, but whatever. Just get me the hell out of here. And it looks like I went the wrong route again. Some secret route, BS, it looks like you got to take. Look at that. See, they're floating down there. Now I'm stuck falling into them. Oh man, is this like a puzzle level? You got to go a certain way. I hate it when they pull crap like that in games. It's like, I don't want to know the stupid convoluted route. I just want to keep going to the right and hope for the best. Yeah, we're working on it. So I'm guessing that still isn't good, whatever I chose to do. When I do this. Am I supposed to go to the left then, or something? Because I went to the right and that wasn't right. Nice. If anybody knows this secret route, please share. Please share. That's some BS. You know, get me the hell out of this fallen area part. You know, it's like you immediately fall in here. Get these pricks out of the way. So I'm thinking you can't fall down in that. You gotta stay on the top side. And then cross this way. Is this a different path of some sort? Like it can tell what path I took? Ugh. This is just... Give me that armor at least. Get me somewhere, would you? Let's see here. What's everybody joining? Hey, what's up, Izzy? Glad to see you come by, buddy. Alright, just give me my full health bar, thank goodness. Let's try again. And, yeah, the gameplay is pretty fun and addicting, but man, these Master System controllers are really rough. You know, the controls are just... They ain't no NES. They're like just good enough. Just good enough. There's that guy in some glitched area too. That's cool. See, we're gonna find out here. Yeah, that time it didn't hurt me staying in that stuff, but it's hurting me there. Well, how the heck am I supposed to just magically... I guess I can do that. Nice. So much Ninja Gaiden. And it takes me back here, because I missed that one route. You know, these special routes are just BS. I'm sorry. I hated that. Even in the Mario Castle, I hated that castle. That's my most hated castle. When you have to keep on, till you find the right way to go. It's like some dumb maze crap. Like, what the hell's going on here? It looks like the game's damn broken to me. Okay, well, there's no more going that way. How about going this way? How about going this way? Nothing? Okay, well... I hope that door's still there if I go this way. Because I saw a door up there. But yeah, it's because I gotta get... Dang it! Oop, nope, I get a mulligan. Get a mulligan here. It's really hard with that stupid slide. Come on, you. Okay, maybe I can just go like that and then up. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Gonna be floating all over the world to get on that damn chain up there. Gotta do it just the right... No. Alright, you prick. Okay, come on. Be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Feel the Conan. Oh, that's cool. With the lights out, now I can not even see what the hell I'm trying to jump after now, because that's the way I want to roll. That's just nice. I'm assuming this is the only way to get to that, right? Or is it just impossible? Is it purposely impossible? You cannot jump on that sliding rock and get that. Is that just a teaser? Because it almost feels like I'm approaching this at like every angle I can, and I'm not making it. I got all these things coming after me. Alright, hell with that. Alright. This is some BS. What are we going to do, guys? Is that reachable from this point, or am I approaching this the wrong way? Because it really feels like I am, because I don't feel like I can... I did get it. Okay, let's not screw it up again. I'm just... You know, we really need my A game today, because this C game is just not paying off. Who would have thought I'd find something just as damn annoying as that damn dragon I did? And where the hell is all this crap coming from? Is this like, hey, you're taking too long? Like in Bubble Bobble when they send like the sharks after you? It's like, hey, speed it up. Okay, keep going. We got it, I think. Or don't. Damn it. Nah. Slowly but surely. And it'd be really nice if I could actually see what's going on here. Yeah, got it, got it. Get me the hell out of here. Thank you. Whoa, hell. This guy means business. How many more dragons are in this damn game? Oh, great, this one flies. That's cool. Stab you in the head. That's not going to work too well. I'm going to need a whole lot of health to take him on. Whole lot of health. You got to get to the chopper. Or door. Good call. Alright, we both got a big health bar. And I can't stab you in the head, it seems like. What, is stab in the head like deactivated on this guy? Because it's just the go-to move? Come on, I gotta see if I can at least successfully stab him in the head. That's the go-to, man. Look at him. I'm doing my head stabbing. Nothing's going on here. Ugh, nothing. Am I guessing that you can't do it to the final guy? You're gonna have to chop him down forever? Anybody enlighten me with any lookup information. Let me know if I'm spinning my wheels by trying to chop this guy in the head. Oh, wow. I did, but man, that was hard. I had to, like, perfectly time it. And I just barely touched it. I think I'm kind of doing it. a hell of a lot harder on this guy for some reason. You gotta jump at like as high as you can, and then stab down and hope you don't touch him. Come on, you. At least we know it's possible. Come on. Stabbing away here. Ugh. He's flying away. He's getting stabbed in the head. Ugh. How you like them apples? Who's cuter now? Whew. Is that it? That's the final dragon. That one. The last one was a hell of a lot harder than this one. It's kind of wonky that the final dragon's easier than the dragon before it, in my opinion. But hey, we got that going for us. Well, at least we got ourselves a nice, big, long ending. Well, I have to say, this is a very good game, especially for a Sega Master System. But be ready to wear your thumb out, to say the least, because this is a pretty intense game, to say the least, to keep up. And the only thing I can recommend is you better master those jumps good and get used to stabbing down, because that's the saving grace in this game. But I do have to admit, this is very fun. I mean, it's a good, quick pickup. It's not a super long game. Just kind of pick up, play, and go. And the way I'd recommend is literally just put in that code at the beginning. When you start up the game, hold 1 and 2 on the controller and down and left. And just hit it all right at the beginning. And once the logo goes blue when it says Rastan, that means you activate Infinite Continues, because I would not recommend limited continues in this game unless you are a veteran that is just an expert on it. But hey, it's good, fun stuff, to say the least. Good, fun stuff. Since this was a lot shorter than I anticipated, I didn't think I was going to be honest, I don't think I was going to be good enough to beat it tonight. It's just going to probably play forever with Infinite Continues, but since we got this one knocked out tonight, I think I'm going to hop on Twitch then, guys, because I'm well overdue for what? That's right, some Doom. I think I left off on Thy Flesh Consumed on Doom, so I think I'm going to see if I can knock out that episode really quick tonight. So if you guys want to continue the fun, you're more than welcome to join me and hop on Twitch, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. So give me about a 15-minute break to refill my water, hit the bathroom, and I'll be talking to you on Twitch in no time. But thanks for coming out, guys. It's always a blast. I enjoy all the conversation and the banter, and hope to see you soon on Twitch. Talk to you then.